Hello, everyone. Jessica here. As you're joining us, let us know that you're here. I am going to quickly check to make sure that we are live before we get started so you all can see this amazing recipe that we are going to share with you all tonight. So as you're joining us, say hello if you're a host, if you're a guest, who you're a host or guest with, whose party you're attending. So you can check in because at the end of our show, we love to give away a door prize. So your name. Yeah, well, yeah, you go into a drawing. So the more you comment, the more you participate, the more chances you're going to get to win our door prize. So give me 1 second here. So go ahead and check in. And then we are going to get started right away. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jessica Gordon, and I'm director of Extreme Stars team. And I will be your host this evening. And then we will have Amy Gardner, who is director with Dreamcatchers, and she is going to be your chef tonight. So it's going to be a great night. So if you have friends, get them on, share this live with them. Who doesn't love Tupperware, right? And we can make some crazy, amazing, quick recipes using these great products. So let me make sure we're live. All right. And then I have a fun trivia question for you guys. All right. So the trivia question is this. Yay, we are live. So awesome. All right. What is America's #1 condiment? So go ahead and put your guesses right in the comments there. What do you think it is? What is America's #1 condiment? I think you guys are going to be surprised. All right. So I will give you that answer. Yay, Julie. Hello. Hey, Angela. Great to see you. Awesome. I will give you guys that answer right after Amy is done sharing her wonderful Simply Salsa recipe. All right, Amy, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. So I am so excited because this is one of my favorite things. And my husband's actually excited too because he loves this salsa. So we do grow everything that we need in the garden. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot I needed garlic, but that's okay. You don't have to have garlic, right? But garlic does make this a little bit better too. But we do grow everything in our garden, as I was saying. And so every year for I don't know how long, I've been actually canning salsa with my mom. But this recipe is a little bit different and it's really yummy. So when we can make it any time of the year because it actually calls for a can of diced tomatoes. All right. So I just have some regular diced tomatoes, no salt added. And you can use any kind of can, all right, of tomatoes. And my grandma is a big fan of salsa as well, and she's always grown tomatoes. So like I've learned a lot from my grandma over the years. And when she tried this, she's like, "Oh, that's really good. What kind of tomatoes did you use?" That's what she asked me. And she like used to grow several different kinds of tomatoes. And so, grandma likes it. It's a good thing, right? So anyway, we are making up this yummy salsa. It's super easy and it all goes into one thing. Okay. So we have our red onion, our pepper, lime, the tomatoes, and some oregano. Plus, we're going to use some fresh cilantro. All right. I I'm also going to use some kitchen shears. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually take our chopper. So love this chopper. This is part of our Supersonic system. So you can just get the Supersonic chopper, or you can get just the Supersonic compact, or you can get them both together and save a little bit of money, right? And they are so handy to have around the house. They are super sharp blades, so you got to always be careful when you are handling them. All right, but this is something that you can do if you have arthritis or carpal tunnel. Maybe even if you're just having like someone like a little kid helping in the kitchen, this is something really nice and easy that they can help with. All right, so I have our Fridgesmart here. Love our Fridgesmarts because they keep everything fresh. And I look at how green that is. So this leafy lettuce, is that lettuce? Cilantro will be nice and green for weeks to come, like at least 2 or 3 weeks. All right. So, or however long it lasts. So Now, if you don't like cilantro, that's okay too, because you either love it or you hate it. And well, we love it. So I'm actually going to use our kitchen shears and just cut a little handful off and put it right down inside of my chopper. All right. And I always try to stay away from the stems. I don't know why, but I do give them to my birds, so it's not like they're going to waste, right? So have our cilantro, that aside. And I'm gonna put in pepper. So use our knives. Love the utility knives because they cut through everything. Now I should probably be using gloves. However, you know what? I'm going to use a melon baller. If you don't have one of these, there's a good chance that you might be able to get one from your consultant because these are party favors. All right. So I'm just actually going to take the melon baller and go straight through to get out the seeds without touching them with my fingers, because the seeds are actually what is the hottest thing in there, the seeds and the white stuff. So get that out. And um, you can also use a citrus peeler. So most of the time I use a citrus peeler and I just kind of cut that white stuff away from the pepper and it just comes out really nicely as well. All right, so there's a lot more in this one. Just cut that, put that in my little bag here inside. All right, so, but I will still wash my hands before I touch my face because that could burn. All right. What's really nice about this is that I can also put in here my onion and cut the onion, and I don't have to worry about crying. Any of you ever cry from cutting onions? Let me know. Let us know in the chat, because that used to be me, and I used to refuse to cut onions unless it was a green onion. Then I would cut it because I would cry every single time. And did you know that you could actually chop up a whole onion in like 40 seconds in this guy? It's probably about 5 holes and it would chop up the entire onion. Now, if you want it more diced, then you can obviously pull the string a little bit more, because this guy goes by a pull cord. All right, so I'm going to, if you don't know that, now you're going to know. So we have in there the pepper, the onion, and the cilantro. And so we're going to take this lid and we're just going to line it up. All right, and pull this little pull cord. Okay. So that was 5 pulls and it chopped it pretty good. Now I don't need it to be itty bitty teeny pieces. And we're going to be adding more stuff in there. But I think I will actually pull it a couple more times just so that, yeah, the jalapenos aren't so big. All right, so we have in there our peppers, our onion, and now we're going to put in there some, all right, that is a strong onion on that. So I'm just going to set that guy aside for right now. All right, and we're going to open up our can. Now, can opener is amazing. So when this comes out, y'all need to get one if you don't have one yet, because it's really good if you have arthritis. All right, and you can still turn this, and or carpal tunnel, you can still turn this. All right, and it just clicked. When you hear that little click, that means that it went all the way around. And so you put it in between these 2 pieces and go all the way around, and then you put it in between this piece and then this little silver piece, and you just lift up, and it's so easy. Did you see how easy that was? And this is not sharp at all, so I don't ever have to worry about cutting myself, and I don't have to worry about my kids cutting themselves or anybody because it's not sharp. And even if it had a pull tab on there, I would still use the can opener, because when you pull that pull tab up, it is crazy sharp, guys. So I'm going to just dump in this whole can of diced tomatoes. All right, and then we're going to put in some oregano. Now, we actually have a really yummy recipe for making a um, a seasoning. It's a Southwest Chipotle seasoning. It is really, really good. Now, I need to get myself over to our Amish store so I can get more of the ingredients to make that because it is amazing. And let me tell you, y'all need to try it. All right. So I do need to pull this back so I can cut my lime really quick and so we can put some lime in there. But first, we're going to zest it. Now, this is back and I'm so excited about it. It is our zest and press. All right, guys. So you can make you can add any lime or lemon juice and or zest to like your salsas and dips and things like that, or your desserts. All right. Or you can make some yummy homemade lemonade. So if you want to, actually, maybe this summer I will make some homemade lemonade for you guys using this because it is the bomb.com. Trust me. All right. So, and we have made strawberry lemonade with this, and it's so good. So, this is the press or the zest. All right. Now, you can put it right on top of the press, and all of that zest will go down inside of this little hole, or you can go right on top. Now, I like to just go right over top of my my salsa because then it just goes right inside, right? And I don't have to worry about it going in there and then having to take it out. So zest is actually really good. It does add a little bit of texture, but it also helps support your heart. It also reduces the risk of asthma. Did you know that? And it promotes healthy skin. So who doesn't want healthy skin? All right. I'm not getting any younger, so I definitely need to help my skin stay healthy, right? All right, so put some of that zest in there, and then we're gonna just cut the lime and put a half of a lime juice right in. Now this is one juicy lime. Now, if it's not so juicy, you can always roll it a little bit and it'll help. Now, when you put it in, you want to put the seed side down, all right? Otherwise, it's going to squirt you in the face and it's not any fun. So we'll just do that half of a lime, and then we'll have the other half. Well, I'll probably put it in my water because it's really good for you. Lime juice, fresh lime juice, and then all it turns it inside out, just like that. See that? And you can actually save this if you want to help clean your stainless steel. All right, did you know that? Okay, so we have all of our goodies in here now, and now we're just going to pull a couple more times so that it incorporates everything. Yep, I have a finger. All right. Ooh, onions popping out at me. Let's do it one more time just to get those tomatoes diced up a little bit more. All right. Now for cleanup, you can always put in here a little bit of soap and water. All right. And then once you clean it out, obviously, and or like take out all your yummies, whatever it is that you have in there, and then pull the cord, and that will help clean it up pretty good. Or you can put it in the dishwasher. But look at that. Look at how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. My son, my youngest one, is like, Mom, will you pack that in my lunch? No, he can have it after school for a snack if he wants to. All right, so then you just take this apart too for cleaning. And there is a little button on here. Let me just show you real quick. There's a little button. See that? You push that in, and there's a little arrow. So you push it in, and then you move this side, this top, over to the side, and then this will pop right off. And you can, yeah, it's calling me a liar right now. There you go. It'll come right off, and you can wash it. All right. So keep that nice and clean. And normally I would put this in another bowl, probably, right? But did you know that if you have our cereal bowls, which are microwavable bowl, and they come with seal, that you can use a microwave cereal bowl seal to go right on top of your supersonic chopper. Look there, now it's down. And you don't have to worry about it leaking because you got a seal on it. All right, so this goes to our cereal bowls, but it also goes to our toppers. All right, Jessica, back to you.
Awesome, Amy. I bet you it smells wonderful in your kitchen right now. I can just smell it through the through the screen like, oh my gosh. So if you want that recipe, put recipe in the comments and your consultant will be sure to get that for you all right? So we will definitely be back for some lemonade this summer. So make sure that you like and follow our page so you're in the know when we go live again with our next recipe. But we will definitely be here May 28th. All right. So mark your calendars for May 28th at the same time at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be live again with you all. Now, for the trivia question, I think you're going to be surprised. What is the #1 condiment used in America? I seen your guesses. I see mayonnaise, ketchup, right? I would have probably said ketchup, but amazingly, it's salsa, right? What do you put salsa on? All right. Let us know in the comments, but it is salsa, so yummy. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope that you learned something new, and we will see you next week. Have a great night. Bye.